Hello，没有声音。Hello，Hello，Hello， can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hi, good evening, Chris. Hi, good morning, maybe Gabriel. Oh, sorry. Good evening. Yeah. Welcome to our live. Can you hear us clearly now? Oh yeah. That's good. Like yeah. Thank you. Hi, Gabriel. I get a contact from your side. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your trust on our brand. Live will begin like 2 minutes later. Brazil. I used to be in Brazil for around many times. I stay in São Paulo and even Manaus for a bit long time. Warm greetings. Oh, São Paulo is pretty beautiful and huge city. Welcome for new backers, our new audience. Good evening. Yeah, we just we're around 1 minute and then we're gonna start the live. Welcome to all the guys here. And now, it is 10 p.m. now, EDT time. We're going to start our live. First of all, warmly welcome all the audience to join our live room. My name is Peter. Come from the UnifyDrive company, as you can see now. I'm the marketing support guy. Today, we are holding this kind of live to give you some kind of answers for the frequently asked questions. And also, if you have a new concerns or something you want to know, just let us know, leave some kind of comment. We're gonna try our best to answer all your questions. First of all, I noticed that Gabriel mentioned that was the EETA launch time on the South American. Probably our launch time, firstly, we're gonna launch officially after KS in North America in this year. Probably next year, we're going to launch the UT2 on the South American market. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Chris, for your really going to support for our product. Yes, we do provide some kind of solution with visualization and cloud and storage support, combine the portable NAS and also the portable solution, give you the professional way and give you the easy access with the balance for two parts. Hi, good morning, good evening. So first of all, really we want to give you some kind of information. What is UT2? What UT2 will bring to you? UT2 first is going to be the NAS. NAS is kind of thing. The full name is going to network attached storage. This kind of part is going to be normally when you're talking about the NAS, normally going to put it at home. You can get a full access to download, storage, manage, and use your digital data. The traditional NAS normally going to be connected with the power, connected with the internet cable, and store at home, the office. This is not going to be moved easily. But with the UT2 at least is going to be the full function NAS, all the traditional NAS with for the current brand is they can get access from anywhere like a private cloud. UT2 can give you the same solution. But at the same time, like UT2 provide the unique features that the other NAS could not did that. We give you the portable solutions, we give you the like one click instant backup on the go. So you can imagine that you bring a NAS anywhere, anytime with you all the time. So UT2 give you the balance between like a convenience and the professional way, like what we did, even including the enterprise levels. So later we're gonna show you all some kind of details of features, performance on the UT2. Let me check what is gonna some like new questions. I trouble. Yes, Chris. We do give you some kind of solution like if you use the UT2, you can replace your current NAS, or even you can back up all your files from UT2 to your like home NAS. Like in the future, we're gonna launch the more version of UT2. So we give you the portable NAS. Also, we give you the NAS gonna be stored at home or your office to give you some sync ways within the same system. Yeah. Yeah, I think we do give you a solution with a portable way tracking. Uh, yeah. I think that like you do have some kind of issues with the traditional NAS. Definitely, like we have a really professional team who already work on the NAS system for many years. So we just invented or give you the market a whole solution with the traditional NAS. We do give you more features that the other traditional NAS cannot give it to you. Yeah. So if the interior sound is played. Yeah, after the initial setup is completed, like you can get the easy access through the phones, through computers, even through the web logins. Like our interface or operating system gonna be very easy or user friendly. So do you think it's gonna be possible for NAS such as? Yes, I think it's going to be possible. Gabriel, thank you for your question. I think it's going to be possible that we do give you some kind of NAS enterprise use, and also we are trying to provide more compatibility with the portable NAS with the professional use. Yeah, thank you for your support. Like we do give the solution to the audience with more options. So I noticed that a lot of kind of clients or backers are really curious about our key features about the instant backup, how they're gonna work. So before we answer all questions, we're gonna show you like our key features, like what kind of backup solution we provided and whether we are different with the traditional NAS solution. So just imagine that, like for the traditional workflow, if you are a photographer, videographer, or even if you bring a DJI or some like a GoPro to go outside. So normally your traditional workflow gonna be, okay, I finish my memory card gonna be full, like 500 gigabytes is not enough. So I needed to bring a computer with a card reader and even like a portable hard disk. So you insert the card into the computer and probably gonna move copy all your files to your computer or like to your portable SSD or portable hard disk. So after when you return your studio, when you return your home, probably you're gonna have to move the all your files to your NAS again. So this kind of workflow gonna be pretty long, but we do provide you one-stop solution. So I'm gonna show you like how it's gonna work. So when you bring the UT2 with you, like you don't need to bring a card reader, even like external hard disk or computer with you. So we can give you the access only with the UT2, with the memory card, and with the phone. You can finish all the things to upload, to download, to share, and even to create a workflow for a colleague who stay like in the studio, not on the site. So here are the things. So here, just hold a normal cameras here. Just imagine that I'm on the go. Like I don't need to bring the computer. So let us show you how you're gonna work. Took some photos on site. So after that, normally like for the traditional solution, like you have to get all your memory card with the computer, but you can see now I don't have computer with me, only the UT2, and we do give you a solution. So probably I'm gonna need my colleague to give you some kind of access. Like first of all, we do have the plug and backup. We need to setting like to give you the access to store. Like you're gonna like my file, my group of files. Yeah, it's gonna be also could be down here. You can see. Hold on. Yeah. So just want to give you that more clearly. I can date it. I can do it on my phone, but the screen is gonna be a little bit small. So give you the access through the computer to see clearly. So when you click the plug and backup. Unify. So we're gonna show you choose the path. It's gonna be the same setting on the phones. Choose the path, and probably group files. You generate like a new, or you just install like UnifyDrive. Click that. Yes, that's the path you choose first, where we store these things on the UnifyDrive. So the rest is gonna be pretty easy. Enter the card into the UnifyDrive. So when you hear a beep, you just at this moment you just need to push a very small button here. One click back up, you can hear the two beeps. So it means like it's working to copy some files to the UnifyDrive UT2. So after three beeps, it means that it's already finished. So what we're gonna check to show you where we can reach or we can read this kind of copied files. Yes. So you can see the team files, the UnifyDrive. Actually, I can see the same thing with my files. So you can see there's gonna be the folder gonna be generated automatically to show where I backed up. Yeah. Just click to show the SEM. Yes. This is gonna be the real workflow that even without computer, like with a phone, you can do the same thing, like without internet or with the internet. Later, we're gonna show you without internet what the solution. So with that kind of part, even the raw files and GPG files onto your UnifyDrive at this moment, like in that way, you can read it with your computer. If you have a computer, you can read it with a computer. If you don't have a computer, you can read directly from your phones, from a tablet. And that moment, what if like you still have your colleague in the studio that you not only you on site, but also your colleague want to do like to check this kind of document or this kind of files, what they're going to do. Actually, we do have a provided solution for the team files. Later, we're going to show you that. Actually, just hold on. I'm holding a pad here. Actually, it's going to be the different kind of, maybe it's more clearly to you. Different file, different username. The username, like in my administrator, is going to be Jason. Here, you can whether you can see here, it's going to be the different username Mars. After that, when you go to the group files, you can see here, it's also the document is going to be here. So even like UT2 give you the access for different usernames. When you log in the different username, you can see this kind of file at the same time. So that's the reason why I mentioned that we make this kind of workflow gonna be pretty much simple than before. Just one click and gonna finish backup. So upload all the files into this kind of small servers, so that you need to gonna allow you or your colleague to check, to download, to edit this file at the same time simultaneously. So that's how we make it workflow pretty much simple for the videographer, like photographer, this kind of part. This is some kind of the first key features, like want to show you like why UnifyDrive UT2 do give you the unique option to make everything storage, backup, the workflow gonna be pretty much easy. So let us check what is happening during this kind of demonstration. One way to get in my hand. Yes. The software have the ability. Yes, we do have a hi Chris, get a question. We do have ability to detect the fail or failing drive. We do give you the option for the traditional like root 0 or root 1, and also we give you the unique for the UDR. Like with the traditional root 1, yes, if one disk is failed, the full copy is gonna be stored in another disk. But with the two SSDs, we also give you the unique performance or unique setting for the UDR, which means like you can combine the disadvantage and the advantage between RAID 0 and RAID 1. We give you the access into the system that you can select one or two folders, some important folders, to get backup inside the two SSD separately. But for this some kind of common files, for example, the TV series or your like large files, you don't want to waste your storage space. Probably they're gonna separate only in one SSD. So in that kind of UDR setting, you can really back up like important files into disk, and then not that kind of common files into one disk separately. Yeah, thank you. Great solutions. I'll be back. Yes, I think like we gonna deliver the UT2 at the end of November. If you back up finish that, I think in the beginning of December, probably gonna receive all your UT2. Yeah, I'm gonna use a family photo. Yeah, family photo also give you a very good solution. Like you can even share an album, for example, your baby or your parents together with your family members. So with this kind of the shared album, like you're gonna have the access, or you can give the access to your friends, to your dad and mom, to share, to see these share folders, so that they can, or you and your family can upload the same photos into this kind of folders. Yeah, I think you still have the time, right? You still have the time to back up our like project. Like we still have like 11 days left. You still have time to catch one. Yeah. The software ability, yes. Yes. That's let me see what still. Yeah. So you guys do still have like new questions for this unit too? Probably like we met a lot of kind of different kind of questions. Like we're gonna answer you one by one, including some kind of key features we're gonna show you. Yeah, I understand Unify. Yeah, for the Linux. Yeah, actually, like talking about the hi Chris, talking about the operation system like is our own like fully customized operation system based on different system. So like we are different with the current like different kind of small factory NAS solution. Like we just give you this hardware and probably gonna install some kind of third-party software like Unreal, this kind of part. We are different. We do give you the full solution of our own operation system. What you see, what you're gonna see now, you see here, like is our own operation system. Like this kind of operation system is developed by a team who who have been in this industry for more than 10 years. They have deep understanding on different kind of aspect of the whole NAS for the software, for sharing, for encryption, for safety, for internet. We do have a very professional team working on that. So the operation system is fully developed by our side. Um, yes, we have reached our like goal target where we're trying to do to get a more like stretch goal. Later, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna have. Normally, like when you receive the original package, you're gonna receive the UnifyDrive UT2 unit with two different kind of color cases, and also we gonna give you the portable bag. So in this way that you can put everything you need for the UnifyDrive UT2 inside of this kind of portable bag. For example, like we give you the dual head 8K Type C cable, HDMI cable, Ethernet cable. We give you the a remote controller, and also like considering this time, like we give you all the audience globally, like American, for example, Europe. We give you the adapter with the US style adapter, the standard one. But what we wanted to provide to the audience for more convenience, we give one more power global adapter. So like no matter where you are, even you are wearing a American style adapter, power adapter with this kind of traditional like global universe power adapter, you can use the UnifyDrive UT2 everywhere. So for all the like target we reach, we are trying to get more support for all the backers. And one important thing we want to show you that we try to apply around already 101 terabyte SSD for this activity. After the KS page, we're gonna draw randomly 1 terabyte SSD for all the bankers. Every banker gonna get the chance to win this 1 terabyte free SSD. Yes, Chris, we do give you the other kind of system updates. Actually, we're planning to launch updates monthly for the big update, including the app update, service update, and the system update. So it's not just adding features. If we find some problems or we get feedback from a customer, we do give you the feedback. We solve the fix or trying to improve more features and then release to all the backers. Yeah, thank you for your promotion. Thank you for your trust to all your friends. Yeah, thank you. So we're gonna move for new questions coming from other channels now. Oh, we mentioned that a lot of kind of backer are gonna notice that we do provide a solution for the portable NAS. Currently, we do not provide the SSD currently for this case page. So like when the backers receive the UnifyDrive UT2, it's gonna be pretty easy. Like you can get the SSD from the market pretty easy. The specification is gonna be M.2 slot with 2 to 80 size with NVMe and PCIe 3.0 or even PCIe 4.0. This kind of SSD could be compatible with the UnifyDrive UT2. Yes, when we back up, Francel, I see your question. Yes, we do support incremental backup. That means like we do give you the access to generate the backup files, backup folders for the first time. But if you do not empty your memory card, continue the shooting or take more pictures, we enter the card second time, like the UT2 gonna use the MD5 checking whether you do have some kind of really the same content. If they met the same content, they will generate the second backup folder, but that kind of second backup folder will not or give it access. You can choose yes or no. If you choose yes, the second backup folder will not back up the previous photos which have been backed up for the first time. So yes, we do support incremental backup. Yes, we do. I think we do give you the solution like for the incremental backup. So if you still have enough power, enough like space, you can back up everything, every time. But we give you the balance for the second time if you choose incremental backup. So to save the time, to save the space, and I don't need to worry about like we delete your or do more copies of all your pictures. Where yeah, hi Melody, where you can buy? Yeah, you can search on the Kickstarter. You can search UnifyDrive UT2. Later, also we can share you the link where to buy it. So we still have like 11 days left. You still have the chance to go to the page and to make a pledge to our project. For the hi Luis, I noticed your question. Like yes, we are planning to give more options, not only for the photographer or videographer. It could be working and it could be used as like a full function NAS. So the gaming purpose, probably in the future, you can store a lot of kind of game files onto the UnifyDrive UT2. So in that moment, you're gonna bring all your games with you together with the UnifyDrive UT2 and the other devices. Use cases for. I said, Kat, I mentioned that your question, what is going to be the main disadvantage versus the cable unit? I'm going to try to give you a clear explanation that for the traditional cable drive, so what you need to do is like bring a drive, bring a cable, bring a computer, even with a card drive, card holder. For that kind of party, you're really gonna make the whole workflow gonna be pretty long. And after you copy all the things to your like computer or hard disk, you have to upload it to Google Drive or even the NAS system. But with the UT2, we do give it the option only one step. You just into the card to the UnifyDrive UT2, all the file gonna be backed up into the server immediately. Actually, UT2 is gonna be a small server actually. We after backup, you can view all the files through your phone, your computer. Also, can give the access to all your team members, to your colleague. They can check the video, they can check the footage, they can check the photos at the same time simultaneously. So even they can edit the file directly onto the UnifyDrive UT2. It's not just the like wireless. Wireless is only one way to make easy access to the UnifyDrive UT2. UnifyDrive UT2 is definitely not a portable SSD. It's a portable NAS. We give the SSD capability. We give you the things for the Wi-Fi for more options. Yes. The features. Yes, Chris, we do give you the ability to detect and to duplicate or the like repeated files. We help you to organize, like remember it's going to be the NAS. We help you to organize all the files. We help you to organize all the content thing. Yeah. Talking about the shipment, we are trying to our best to arrange the shipment at the same time. So don't worry about shipment time. Like we're gonna try to do that. So like later we receive some kind of more information from from like all the other channels for more features to demonstrate. So now probably we're gonna give you another feature introduction with the unique flash drive mode. Like normally, like when people get used to the unified traditional hard drive disk, like, okay, I finished backup, I want to read it to my computer directly. How can I do? So we do give you the option like to generate a flash drive mode inside of the UnifyDrive UT2. So I'm gonna show you how it's gonna work. So we remind to give us access for the flash drive part. Actually, we give the access to all the UnifyDrive UT2 users. Like if you get used to the traditional flash drive, so go to setting, and then you're gonna turn on the flash drive mode. Turn on. Normally, we give the access to choose the capacity. Like this kind of virtual memory part is gonna be independently storing or in the UnifyDrive system. So it's part of the flash stick, the SSD. So you can choose the capacity, for example, like 100 gigabytes. So this 100 gigabyte probably you can read it directly from computer. Also, you can get access from UnifyDrive UT2. So then you can choose the file. Probably we recommend the exFAT, so it can be compatible with Windows and Mac. So after that, we're gonna show you how it's gonna work. Like if you want to back up your photos to the flash drive mode directly. So it's gonna be the easy things. After the setting, we go to the backup, plug and backup, modify the file root, and then you go to choose the storage path to flash drive. Then after setting the flash drive, you still have the access to the part. So after that kind of setting, we're going to do the same thing. When you bring up the UnifyDrive, the SD card, you can just do the same thing. It's going to be the working UnifyDrive UT2 into the card. So do the same way. 2 beeps, you hear that? So it shows it's working. After that, you're gonna wait some kind of couple of seconds when the backup is finished all the time. So talking about the kind of speed, like we do some kind of test for the CFE card, the maximum speed we can reach is 300 megabytes per second. For the SD card, depends on the different kind of size of SD card. Actually, it can reach around like 150 to 200 megabytes. If really you do have very good performance SD card, it can help you to upgrade your transfer speed. So let's see what's gonna happen. So first, we wanna check that kind of where the file goes. So I'm gonna show you there. So you can see there is a my file. I don't know whether you can see my phone. My file, there's some kind of UnifyDrive UT2 here. So you can see there's the backup file folders already been there. It's some kind of pictures and rows. We get it. This is the same pictures we just did like around like 10 minutes ago. So with this kind of part, so the user can give access to the team files or even to the flash drive. So someone gonna concern, what's the meaning that you store the files to the flash drive? So someone really get used to that. When I back up all the files to my UT2, I can read directly through my computer. So we're gonna show you. This is the working UnifyDrive UT2. I'm gonna hand it to my colleague to show you how it's gonna work. So by connecting this, we have the Type-C cable here. So by connecting UT2 to the computer, so you're gonna see how it's gonna work. Hi, Chris. Later, we're going to show you how they're going to control the different kind of access for the different users after we demonstrate this. Later, we're going to show you that. yeah, you do some kind of public folders and also private folders for the different users. Yeah, for the exFAT and NTFS depends. Like if you really like you only have the Mac, it's better that you use NTFS. But if you do have a Windows and the Mac at the same time, we do recommend you to choose exFAT. Yes, we are trying to do more like cloud support for Google Drive, OneDrive. Also, we do some get access to iCloud, so you can download your iCloud things at the same time. So now you can see there's a UnifyDrive flash drive there, and is for that the flash drive you created. You can read this kind of file directly through your computer. You can see that UnifyDrive UT2. You can read that kind of file directly from your computer after we finish the backup to the UnifyDrive UT2. Also, you can store more files into that flash drive. In that kind of separated virtual flash drive space, like you get the access through the computer directly. Also, when you don't have the computer, when you don't have the cable, you still can access through your phones, to your different kind of tablet. You can read that file directly. So that file going to be separated. You can read directly through the computer, or you can get access through the UnifyDrive UT2 to satisfy all the information, like people get used to the computer or people get used to the NAS system. So we satisfy the different needs for the different people. Yeah, after that, we're going to return like back to Chris about maybe later about that kind of part. When you insert like the UT2 into the computer, you do get access to the flash drive you checked, you just created. So, sorry, card. Yes, we do give the backup of sync the functionality to work with the home NAS. Now, like we only have one unit for the UT2. In the future, we're gonna provide more models for the market. Like if you already have the current home NAS, like our UT2 can give you access through FTP, WebDev, through SMB. This kind of way, if you have a public IP, also yes, UT2 can sync all the files to your home NAS system. So make the workflow pretty much more easy than before. So that is the unique features like one-click backup, flash drive mode, which we just created for this portable NAS. Probably for the traditional NAS, they don't have the direct access working like a DAS, but we do give you the more options for the users who really like the connection through cable to the computer. Yes, we give the option like that. Or if you think that it's like data safety is more important, it's better that you can get access inside the UnifyDrive UT2 instead of the flash drive. But we do give you more convenience for the balance step. Thank you for your comment. Yeah, we are trying to introduce our key features to the client to give you all the answers for all the things you're concerned about. So, like you can see, we do still have there's some kind of concerns or comments where you need to UnifyDrive UT2 with the battery, how it's going to work. Actually, you can see that the part of the UnifyDrive UT2 is we do have a built-in battery inside. You can see still the light is flashing. It's a working NAS. You never see this kind of NAS before. I do believe that. The normal NAS is going to be stored at home, but we do provide the options for the traditional NAS and the portable solution. So the power consumption, even though you can see this is my iPhone, a small iPhone. This is going to be the UnifyDrive UT2. So with that kind of small size, we put everything inside with a battery, with a cooling fan, with the CPU, with the GPU, memory card, everything. So the standby power consumption is around like more than 10 times or even like 100 times bigger than the traditional phones. Even with the heavy load, for example, to copy files, the power consumption even become higher. So, and the built-in battery is around like smaller than the phone battery, around like 50% smaller. So Unify UT2 is not just like small size with a phone. We just provide all the information, all the component side, power consumption. The key point we're trying to make is a balance. So someone gonna be mentioned that the UnifyDrive UT2 do not provide like so big, strong computability compared to the traditional NAS. But what we are trying to make a balance to load everything inside into small case, GPU, fans, battery inside, and also we do the performance for the EDA quiet, silent, no noise, low noise, and low power consumption. We give all the convenience to the users. So everything we are trying to make a balance. UnifyDrive UT2 is not designed to stay at home all the time. So we provide a solution for someone always on the go, videographer, photographer, DJI, blogger, or even someone who like to travel a lot. Later, we're gonna show you why this going to travel this. So within built-in battery designs, like the battery could support you to, we do some kind of internal test. Only with the battery can support you to upload around like 500 gigabytes files into the Unified UT2 with one time. If like running to the standby unit, like the UnifyDrive UT2, the battery can last around like more than 100 minutes at one time. But we do recommend you that you could bring a power bank together with you if you really want to stay outside for a pretty long time. UnifyDrive UT2, the built-in battery is designed to work as a UPS instead of for the whole day use. So if you plan to you make UT2 online for the whole time, for the whole day, it's better than you can bring a power bank with you. So with a power bank on this way, we do give you the options for the whole day working series, like even like a 5,000 mAh power bank could support the UnifyDrive UT2 for the whole day use. So let me check whether gonna have some kind of new questions. Yes, Chris. Yes, for the DOS features, yes. Like you even can, for example, you don't if you have an internal hard disk, or you just wanna insert. I'm gonna show you. There's just one important things, like we give you some kind of options for the Type A connection. You can just insert it like your flash drive or your flash drive or your like a portable hard disk, and then you gonna turn your flash disk or your like a portable SSD or a hard drive disk into the NAS. Let me show you here. So that as you can see, I just like insert a flash disk into the UnifyDrive UT2. So you can see here. Let me show you the same file. If you go to the My Files to check here, you can see there's a Kingston here. So you're gonna let me show you. You can see some kind of some movies, some plays, some photos can be readable. Let me show you one. You can see this is a file just inside the flash disk. It's not inside the like UnifyDrive UT2. So in that kind of way, if you do have some kind of external hard disk or even like a flash drive, you can turn that kind of drive into a portable NAS solution. Yeah, for the TV part, later we're gonna show you that we do give you the options. You can connect the UT2 to the TV, like you can watch all your like videos, like all your photos, all your like video clips with your friends. You are bringing UT2 a movable media library with you all the time. Later we're gonna show you that. Yes. What do you do span stories? Yes, we now currently we do provide the options for the backup like time machines. We do give you the option after you finish all the updates for the apps, so the system, and software. You can back up all your like Mac system, and also like you can access the UnifyDrive UT2 through SNB or through the UnifyDrive app or even through a web page login. So with the UnifyDrive UT2, actually you are buying an extra storage, not only a storage, but you are give you a NAS all with you, like anywhere you go. Yes, if you bring the UT2, Louis, yeah, if you bring the UT2 through the go to the hotel, so you don't need to watch some kind of horrible channels, like you're bringing your media library together with you, everything you want to see. Yeah, we do provide the options to make the life easier. Short format, yeah. Short format, I remember like I think you are one of five the lucky guy who the comment win a free UT2 in our last lucky draw, and we're gonna send you that kind of free UnifyDrive UT2 together with the one you already pledged in that one. Thank you for your support. And we wanted to mention again this time that we do provide a 100 1 terabyte free SSD for all the backers who support us till the end. When the campaign is finished, we're gonna choose like lucky draw among this 100 SSD, 1 terabyte. Yeah, we do wanna give you the copy of this live. After live is finished, we want to keep the live on our YouTube channel, so you can watch back, or you can ask your question, or why invite your friends to see that. Yeah, like I mentioned that Luis, you do mention that the LLM. Yes, we do have a pre-built-in large language model inside the system. We're gonna show you now. Play video from playing video from YouTube on phone. Yes, later, David. Yeah. We're gonna show you that. First, we're gonna answer a question from Luis. Do we have LLM? Yes, actually, like we do have some kind of built-in LLM that trained by ourselves. This kind of LLM is not working through internet. It's totally based on the local computing ability. Like that means even you don't have the internet, you still have the access to all your folders with our pre-built-in LM. So if we go to the folders, like you can see that we uploaded around like more than 500 pictures. We first of all we give the AI functions. Go to setting. Go to setting first. Setting down there. Yeah. Go to setting first, then you can see some kind of AI search and AI lab. When you turn everything on, download our engine to your Unify UT2. So with this kind of engine, with the kind of LLM, you can give the access to manage all your file pretty much easily. Let me show you one by one. First, like when you uploaded, for example, you uploaded a lot of kind of photos with your families, it's going to be hard to find anyone. So At least we give you some kind of integrations about the facial recognition and scene recognitions. You can see, like, first of all, you can see backup all the people there. Like, we uploaded different kind of photos. Like, the UnifyDrive UT2 gonna help us to recognize who they are. If for your friends, definitely gonna name them. So I just give some kind of random name to them. Later, I'm gonna show you how it gonna works for the people with the name. And after that, we'll go back a little bit later. Like, also, we give you some kind of thing recognitions. We're gonna, according to the calculation of the UnifyDrive UT2. So we will trying to give you some kind of classification or different group with street, with a flower, with architecture. So the very pretty simple way that we're gonna help you to organize all your file pretty much easy. All you need to do is to upload all your photos to the UnifyDrive UT2, and then the UnifyDrive UT2 gonna help you to finish all the part. That's not the only thing we can do. Just imagine that you have uploaded around like more than, for example, 50,000 pictures. But at that moment, I just want to find one from them. It's going to be pretty hard. So for the traditional way, you have to find all the folder you have to find the pictures I want to find it in my memory. But we give you the options. For example, okay, I just want to find a moment, that picture, I know. What should I do? We do provide the natural language search. So all you need to do just to input some kind of a natural language. So the UnifyDrive UT2 gonna give you the result. So with this kind of 500 pages, I'm gonna show you how it's gonna work. So remember that I already give the name for the different people we uploaded here. So for example, we just give you some kind of easy demonstration, like help me to import, for example, Nancy with orange. So you can see they're gonna give you the result, like how Nancy with the orange, or we change another word. For example, Lisa. We name a little girl called Lisa in the album. Lisa with mom and dad. So give you all the access, like Lisa with mom and dad. For example, what if like I do have a cute dog or a pet or cat or something? I just want to find some kind of moments. For example, my dog on the beach. Also, you can tell UnifyDrive UT2 the same thing. A dog on the beach. So you can see that also the UnifyDrive UT2 can give you the result, whatever you want to search. We're gonna try the other one. What if like we give you more names in the one into the same sentence? We name like William and Lucy into our album. So we're gonna show you like William and Lucy, for example, William and Lucy on the beach. So bingo, the UnifyDrive UT2 gonna give you all the things you needed. Like that's only like 500 pictures. If you like 10, like 50,000, even more, we do the same. So the traditional way, like someone gonna try to back up all their pictures on the cloud, for example, iCloud, Google Drive, but they do have some kind of disadvantage. One is like the space, the space on the bigger space gonna cost a lot of money, and the other part like is really high dependent on the internet. If there's no internet, you don't have access to all your folders, especially like when you go outside, when you don't have the access to other part. And also probably like this kind of AI function is based on the cloud calculating. What we do provide is totally offline solution to protect all your data, to protect all your information only in UT2. No need to worry about the fees. No need to worry about like internet. If you don't have the internet, you can the UnifyDrive UT2 can work isolatedly without internet. Also, like data gonna be stored pretty safely on UnifyDrive UT2. So based on that kind of questions, UnifyDrive UT2 do give a full solution for the photo backup, for all your photo organization, or we do give you the access to find your photo easily. Just input the natural language. Yeah, I think UnifyDrive UT2 really can satisfy your needs. Yeah, thank you, David. I think like AI photo, yes, after demonstration, I think more like our backers can understand. We are not bluffing. We do give you the options for the AI functions to help you organize, to find all your photos. And in the future, not only photos, we also do more functions for the videos, for the files. The file search will not be only focused on the title. We're gonna deep dive into the text for the PDF, for the Excel, for the PowerPoint, everything. So I think with all this kind of information, we can help you uh, to store your photos to make sure your privacy. So we go back a little bit, kind of. Okay, David, I think you mentioned there how long can it be used independently without power supply. Like you mentioned that we do give you the options for the built-in battery. With a built-in battery at the UPS, it can work around like a normal use, more than 100 units. But if you really run a pretty heavy load, upload and download a lot of things at the same time, probably like the built-in battery will last more than 40 minutes. But like I mentioned before, the ET2 is definitely not like a phone. It's a mini server. There's just so many components inside. So the built-in battery mainly work at the UPS. The UnifyDrive ET2 do support is compatible with a power bank. So if you bring the UnifyDrive ET2, you want to keep it online all the time. Only worth like 5,000 mAh power bank gonna support UT2 for the whole day. Yes, AI document search will be released at the end of this month. I think we're still running for some kind of more functions to come. So after the campaign pay is finished, we're gonna release the full function to all the backers. Yes. Can you talk more about Docker? Yes. Talking about Docker, we do have the Docker Docker container there, so you can load in your image, something like a Plex, some kind of web browsers. If you find the right image, just load it into the Docker directly. So it's gonna be the same, pretty much easy. For the Macs, yeah, we do support like 2 SSD. One maximum is 8 terabytes. So currently, according to the current solution, the maximum is 8 terabyte plus 8 terabyte. So it's 16 terabyte together. Talking about that kind of SSD, we just want to share some kind of interesting story. 8 terabyte SSD is different, totally different with 4 or 2 terabytes. 8 terabyte is mainly designed for the enterprise use. Different kind of brand player are gonna provide different solutions for the interface for power consumptions. Currently, we are working on to test the different brand 8 terabyte on our system. Definitely in the future, we're gonna provide more options, not only for terabyte, but 8 terabyte. What kind of brand you should choose, what kind of brand or models you can work. So back to your question is maximum is 8 terabyte plus 8 terabyte is totally together is 16 terabyte. So like if you install like 8 terabyte, yes, is 4 terabyte, 8 terabyte Unreal 1 is 16 terabyte Unreal 0. Also, we do provide a unique backup solution for the UDR. You can choose some folders to backup simultaneously and choose some kind of folder only backup in one SSD. So make balance between RAID 1 and RAID 0. So we do give the options for the customers what kind of parts. Yeah, RAID 1 maximum 8 terabyte, RAID 0 maximum 16 terabyte. But with UDR, you make a balance between RAID 1 and RAID 0. Yes. So next part, I think it's better that we can show you someone gonna be really interested if I bring a UT2 with me, what I can do when I was in travel, when I want to go to the hotel part. I don't want to like watch some kind of paid videos, like annoying kind of channels, or want some political cartoons for my children. What do I do? So yes, later we're gonna release the list of 8 terabyte. Don't worry. So back to the last question. Like I need to answer before that. What UnifyDrive UD2? If I bring the UnifyDrive UD2 together with me when I go travel. So just imagine that. I do have some kind of a lot of kind of footage want to share with my friends, with my family. I don't want to watch the TV channel in the hotel. I do have a lot of kind of like Blu-ray copy, cartoons, a lot of part with the UnifyDrive VT2. We give you the options. Just assume this is going to be the hotel TV. The same power of UnifyDrive VT2. What you need is just to connect HDMI cable or even Type-C cable. We do provide the two output options with HDMI output and also with Type-C TV output. So you can see after, I don't know whether you can, yeah, it's gonna be here. Come on, oh yeah. Yes, remember, like we do provide a remote controller, like you're never gonna see in the other NAS product. So I'm gonna show you how it's gonna work with this kind of UD2 with the TV, any kind of monitor you have. So you can see with a remote controller, you can see some kind of movie. Actually, movie really, we want to give you some kind of options. So previously before that, with kind of, for example, the hard disk, you only see a list. Okay, I see the file name, and besides that, it's gonna be nothing. So we do uploaded a lot of kind of different files into our UnifyDrive UD2. You can see this gonna be the family file, the group files. You can see the first folder is gonna be the like backup folder we just created around like 20 minutes ago. So all the footage is gonna be here. So you can, after the whole day shooting, like you back up all the photos, video into the UnifyDrive VT2. When you go back to the hotel, you can share with a friend directly, only by insert the HDMI cable through UnifyDrive VT2. So besides that, like we also give it access, like to different kind of photos. It's gonna be the same thing. All the files can be readable here. Also, videos, we do support 8K output. So if you really do have a like high resolution 8K videos, gonna be no problem to to check all the video here. We just like play one or two of them. So all the footage, all the videos can be shared. Just imagine that you're in a hotel, like you're watching the kind of different, like your content, your things. So the hotel channel will not bother you like that. That is gonna be the photos, movies. Also, like UnifyDrive, you need to, if for example you're gonna be the businessman, like you need to show some kind of different kind of files to a team, to a client. Also, UnifyDrive, you can just connect to the TV or monitors. Like we do support a different kind of file to show, for example, PDF. PDF gonna works here. Is a Word file also could be worked, including all the text, include all the kind of photos, even some kind of PowerPoint. If you upload some kind of PowerPoint into the UnifyDrive UT2, also it's gonna be solved automatically, give you the access for all the things, this part. So in the future, not only that, we do provide some kind of online editing for the different kind of files, even including different kind of team members. They can realize like to audit at the same time. similar with the Google Drive for the kind of cloud service we provided to you. So in that way, we also can give you the same options for the online editing simultaneously for the different users. So there's one more thing about, you can see this is going to be the UnifyDrive flash drive we just created around like minutes ago. We do also give the backup to the external drive, flash drive things. So the RAW and the GPG also could be previewed that. And there's one more thing, like for the movie parts, we do provide some kind of movie apps inside UnifyDrive UT2. You can see that I just upload kind of files into the UnifyDrive UT2. I changed the file folder name to the Earth or someone like probably a movie name. So also can give you the access to different kind of demonstration of all your files. So you have a lot of kind of like, for example, you copy or your own channels or some kind of high resolution documentary. You just like need to give the UnifyDrive the right name of that. So UnifyDrive UT2 can help you to organize the name about all the file informations, even including the actor, actress, this kind of part. So UnifyDrive UT2 definitely gonna help you to organize all your files part. So that's the part of like whether you bring a UnifyDrive UT2, no matter when you are a trip into the hotel, or like you bring the UT2 direct to a company, to the different company to demonstrate some kind of part. In that way, you don't need to bring your computer, even you don't need to come to your phones. Everything gonna be solved easily. So I'm gonna take my UnifyDrive UT2 back here to give you more demonstration. Yes. So let me check what we see. Yes, later we're gonna do provide more list for the 8 terabyte SSD for you to choose. H.264 to 65. Yes, we're working on that. Definitely gonna support H.265 and the H.264 gonna be supported by some kind of files. Yes, they are the same. Yes. Decoding. We do provide some kind of internal decoding system. So if you load a different kind of file, for example, the normal MP4, some video, and also some kind of file issued by the different kind of cameras, like a Sony, Fuji, Canon, this kind of part, we all support. Currently, actually, there's a lot of kind of different file system among a lot of kind of different brand. We're trying to test nearly more options for the different kind of brand of cameras part. So in the future, when you receive the UnifyDrive UT2, definitely we're gonna help you to finish decoding part. All you need to do is upload the file to the UnifyDrive UT2, and you can read and check them easily. Yeah, we do receive more messages here. So back up a little bit, like we mentioned that someone just mentioned that whether we can use UT2 for the team management. Like if I upload all the file to the UnifyDrive UT2, how do I give the different access to the different user? So we're gonna show you that later. Now to how it's gonna work. So first of all, what you need to do is to generate different kind of create different users to go to the user center. So we already finished like created 2 independent like users, Mars and Peter, and the administrator name is going to be Jason. So we do have 3 user into this kind of system. So we'll give it a different access. So after you create that, you could go to the family group files, please. By clicking the UnifyDrive, that you can see that we can give the different access to the different users. No. Just click the UnifyDrive that folder. We just give it access, different access to a different user, read and write. Just hold on. Yeah, we just created. Okay, created a new one. It's gonna be the same. Yeah. So at that moment, like we give the access to the different kind of users. For example, Peter, like Marcel or even Jason. After you create that, the three guys, all they're gonna have access to the kind of text. So when they log in through a different username, they can see the same folders. So when you want to share some kind of videos, when you uploaded a lot of files, so they can review the files at the same time, edit and download. So you don't need to give everyone the same copy into the same computers. So after that, there's not only the group files. So if we go to my file part, like each user's gonna have the independent storage part. So this is gonna be, let me see, FTP files. That is gonna be JSON. So actually here, it's gonna be the different thing. You can see load name, where you can see that. It's a different guy, I call Mars. So group files, we can see the same thing, test and UnifyDrive. But if we go to my files, here it's gonna be just created. It's gonna be empty. But you can see the JSON administrator, my files, gonna FTP and files. So in that way, every user gonna access for the independent space. Also, all the users could share folders into group files. So you can choose where to store all your files, or you prefer like to store some kind of files to the team members. And also, as an administrator, you do have the access to give access to the different users. Someone could read and write, someone only have the access to read, even someone don't have any right to the certain folders. Yes. Yeah, I mentioned that there's someone mentioned about the delivery time and after sales service. Yes, delivery time after the campaign is finished, we're gonna take around like 2 or 3 weeks to collect all the informations, like address, phone numbers. We're gonna start the delivery in the end of November. Provided after sales service, like we made it very clearly, internet, and also on our page, our website, that we do provide a 2-year warranty. We will give you that online support for within 2 years warranty, no problem. Also, at first, like we're trying to provide some kind of local service in US. We are planning to provide some kind of after-sale warehouse. We're gonna have a local team technical support. That's the first step. Later, we are trying to provide a more local service on the different like places like Europe, like Asian, like Japan, Korea, these kind of countries. We are trying to expand our like local support. But don't worry about that. Our like support. Phones will be kept like 24 hours online. So anytime you want to reach us, definitely you can reach out by email, by phones. Will provide the solution. That's our promise. We do give you the 2-year warranty. When can we find it for a camera? Yes, we do give you some kind of links to share. The smaller size could be finished. Sad to ask. Yes, if really like Chris, if you really forgot your password, we do give you the access to reset the password. No need to reset everything. We only give you the reset password just by click the hole there. There's a small hole here. Probably gonna be hard to see. There's a small hole here. So when you forget a password, you just press this kind of hole. The system will guide you to find your previous password or just reset the password. So don't worry about that. Thank you for your support. It's already 3 a.m. in United Kingdom. Thank you for your support for all your time to be with us in so late. Definitely, we do provide the watch back. And the other part, if you still have more information or more questions, you can reach us by our official email or by our phone numbers. We're gonna do provide the help for all the time. Mm, yes. Yeah, we still see more some questions already being covered. We see more questions coming now. There's one more thing, we do provide multiple device compatible. That means it's not only a fake part. We do give it access through a web login. We do give it access with a phone, no matter Android phone or iPhone, and also with Mac, with the Windows. We do have apps. So in the future, we also will provide apps for the TV, even for the cars. So don't worry about that. You do have a lot of access. Talking about the internet connection, we do provide the internet cable. We do provide the Wi-Fi 6 connection. Wi-Fi 6 connection is definitely gonna be around 3 times faster than the traditional Wi-Fi 5. So with the Wi-Fi 6 condition, normally after we test the speed, Wi-Fi connection speed upload download could be reached 100 to 150 megabyte per seconds. With the Ethernet cable, probably can reach around more than 300 megabyte per seconds. That kind of speed will support you, no problem, for even 8K copy and download. Some kind of online editing should be no problem for that. And also with the help of the SSD, this kind of part different with the traditional hard disk. A hard disk now, their advantage is going to be pretty easy. They are cheap, uh, and probably sometimes when there's data loss, it's going to be pretty much easy to get it back. But currently, according to the trends, that compare to the SSD, compared to the hard disk, SSD do give you more options for the no noise, for the smaller size, for the higher capacity. So what do we think in the future? Definitely the SSD price going to be pretty much lower than the traditional hard disk drive. So UT2 definitely gonna show you more options to more informations on the UnifyDrive UT2. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Chris. Definitely, we're gonna ship all the UnifyDrive UT2 ASAP. Yeah, last question for me now. Do you see any special attention for battery longevity? Yeah, we're trying to working on the performance on the battery. Like I mentioned, that the built-in battery is mainly built for the UPS. We're trying to design to use it for a longer time. But additionally, UnifyDrive UT2 is different with the phone. It's the mini server. The power consumption is pretty much than the traditional phones. And the UnifyDrive UT2 compare, put everything in this smaller size is a compact design. So we cannot design a pretty much big battery inside, or in that way gonna lose the portable way. So we're trying to make some kind of balance, performance, um, portability, and also give the options for backup for the NAS solution. So in the future, we do consider it to make the battery life for one use a little bit longer. Yes, yes, definitely it could be used with a power bank. So last one, we want to show you one more part. I think there's someone going to be pretty interested about what if we do not have a internet. For example, I've been in the national park. What are you going to do? So Unified Drive. Yeah, after that, I'm gonna answer your question, Chris. Unified Drive also give you some kind of options, like what if you don't have the internet? We do give you the AP mode access. So imagine that you are in the national park. There's no internet at all. After you finish all the backup. We're gonna check what is inside. So there's one small button here, one button for one-click backup. The other buttons for the AP mode and the Wi-Fi switch button. After that kind of switch button, you can see there's a light from green, from blue to green. That means like from Wi-Fi to AP. What you need to do is going to be pretty easy to get your phones. To get a phone, you will find there's going to be a Wi-Fi signal called UnifyDrive UT2. So even if you don't have the internet at all, so you still have the access. So after connected, you can have the same login process with what you have. You can still working. I'm connecting with the UnifyDrive UT2. That Wi-Fi signal is there's no internet at all. So what do you see here? My files, group files, gonna be the same thing. So that's the backup files I just finished. So just imagine outside you don't have internet at all. With the phone, with the UnifyDrive UT2, you still can finish all the backup. You can check it from your computer, from your phones, no computer at all. So everything gonna be solved. We do give you a easy solution with internet, without internet, with the computer, without computer. If you get nothing, UnifyDrive UT2 with the phone can give you all access for the problem. Let me check. For now, do you see any kind of special attention for battery? Yes, Chris. Yes, we now according to our current test, our lifespan, the battery, we finished the lifespan for at least 500 times for the charge and recharge. This kind of lifespan is even longer than the phone. That's one part. The other part, like we are trying to release the battery case in the future, like just in case like the battery is totally down after around like 3 years or 4 years. Like we're gonna give you the kind of battery case to deliver it to you. Like we give you some kind of video guide help you to change the battery, or like in the future we do have some kind of local support. You can send your UnifyDrive UT2 to us. We're gonna help you to replace that kind of battery just in case. But don't worry about the lifespan. The battery can last at least like 500 times at least. That's gonna be the test result. A run on time, I mean life of battery, or damage of battery. Yeah, yes. Yeah, if you bring a UnifyDrive UT2 on the go, yes, you can connect with your phone's hotspot, or just like what I did to connect through its AP mode. So on the go, on the airplane, you don't have internet access, or in some places you don't have access. So by connecting the AP mode, also your phones, your tablet, like you are watching your movies, your children like are watching like cartoons by connecting the same Wi-Fi signal through UnifyDrive UT2, even there's no internet at all. Yes. Yeah, thank you so much, Chris. Later we're gonna upload the like watchback link to there. If you have more information, definitely we're gonna give it answers. Like I mentioned that Gigi Man, I mentioned that you have one more question to connect the UT2 to Ethernet cable. Yes, we provided like a 2.5 gigabyte Ethernet cable for that. So the maximum, it depends really your internet speed. So maximum with a 2.5 gigabyte internet cable, like at least like the internet speed or the data transfer speed could reach 300 megabyte per second. Definitely gonna be power enough or faster enough to help you to download or transfer some kind of 8K videos or some kind of online editing. It's no problem. Let me check. Yeah, I think some kind of according to some kind of private channels, we finish nearly all the questions here. I don't know whether like we're planning to make this kind of live for 1 hour now. It's already been nearly 1.5. So there's one thing. Yeah, I noticed that there's one message come here like for the iCloud service. iCloud service definitely like due to the iCloud, this kind of service we cannot access to upload some kind of things directly from UT2 to iCloud. That's because the protocol from iCloud. But we can download the pictures or photos from iCloud to UT2 so that you can move some kind of your digital data from iCloud to UT2. So I think we already covered nearly all the things. We will upload the watchback link later after this video is finished. And like one more thing, if you do have more questions, welcome to contact us by KS page, by our email address, support@unifydrive.co, or you can make a phone call to us directly. Our mobile phone number is going to be on our Facebook page. And there's one more thing we want to make give it access that we do have 100 1 terabyte free SSD for all the backers who support us on the UnifyDrive from the KS page. So when the campaign is finished, we're gonna pick up randomly 100 lucky bankers to send this free 1 terabyte SSD. So stay with us till the end of the day. Definitely, probably gonna be one of the lucky guy. Thank you so much for your time for all the backers. Welcome to contact us for more information. So we're gonna leave the contact email here. So thank you, Jiman. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for Sarukat, Louis, David. Thank you for all the time you with us. And after this demonstration, to answer for all the questions, we hope that you could have a deep understanding for our product. Thank you for all the support. So have a nice evening. Thank you for online with us all the time. So keep in touch. If you got anything, any information, just do not hesitate to contact us. So hope to see you soon. Thank you. Thank you so much.